Hello, Meredith. How are you today?
I'm okay, I guess. I'm good today.
Okay, so last week you had homework because this is our third session, and your homework was breathing exercises. How did that go with your breathing and practicing breathing?
It went okay. In the moments, I could make myself not feel as anxious or as angry. But the anger's it's gonna come back. Even if it works right then, I still think it's gonna come back, so.
Okay, so have you been practicing your breathing, or if you haven't, what's kept you from doing that?
I usually try, like you said, just when I'm feeling really mad or really frustrated or feeling like I'm about to have an outburst. I've been doing the exercises. It's kind of hard though with 3 kids and Derek died. I've used it a couple of times since our last session, but not every time because it's just I'm busy. I'm a surgeon.
Okay, so we're going to put that on the agenda, okay? You being busy and how that might be stressing you out. Do you agree with what I'm saying?
I'm definitely stressed out, yes, for sure.
Okay, we'll put that on the agenda.
Okay.
Have you had thoughts this week, like when you think, when you think about certain things, like you think the certain thought over and over again, you'll sometimes have like certain emotions. It'll make you feel like sad, angry. Can you place a name with your emotion you're feeling today?
I feel frustrated. I feel happy but frustrated because I know that the happiness, I don't think it's going to last.
Can you backtrack a little bit? And what thought do you think when you're saying that I'm not happy, I'm frustrated?
I just feel kind of dark and twisted. I just feel like even when things are going good, that I always need to be prepared for them to go bad because kind of bad.
How do you want to do it?
Okay, I can write it. So my thought is that everything always ends up bad.
Everything always ends up bad.
Okay.
And what are you thinking before that thought? Like, how do you feel before that? Like, what we call it antecedents, which is like what happens before the thought. Does anything lead up to the thought?
I think that I'm happy before I have that thought, and then my happiness becomes reserved because I know that it's going to end up bad.
So it sounds like a lot of anxiety.
A lot. I have a lot of anxiety.
Okay, so what we're going to do is this out here.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to pretend like you're giving up that thought, okay? You think, just stay with me and for a minute, and I'm going to explain what we're going to do. Like if you gave up that thought, what good things would come out of that? And that's going to be your pros. Like, how would things change?
I think that I'd be just a happier person in general. Is that right?
Mm-hmm, that's good. Happy person.
I think that I'd be a better mom. I wouldn't get so flustered with my kids. I can just be a better mom. Another pro. I think I'd be able to sleep better.
Okay.
I kind of lay in bed at night, like even after I've had a good day, and think about how I probably won't have another good day tomorrow. Yeah.
So that sleep, your thought is making you have trouble sleeping. Is that what I'm hearing?
Yes, for sure. I think that I would have closer relationships with my friends, my friend groups. I was really, really close with Derek. I felt like he understood me and saw me and accepted me. I don't really feel that closeness with anybody anymore just because even if we're really good friends today, you probably aren't going to be really good friends with me in the long run. So I guess I'd have a stronger friend group.
That sounds good. So you mentioned you worked at the hospital.
I do.
What's the name of the hospital again?
Grey Sloan Memorial.
Okay. So do you think this thought might be affecting your work, and that if you gave this thought up, it might affect your work a different way?
For sure. I'm a surgeon. I love surgery. But sometimes even when I have a save, I know that the next day I'll probably lose somebody. So I think I work hard, but I just have accepted that. So I'd be a better surgeon. Okay. Yeah.
So, can you think of anything else? Like any area of your life? It can be anything. We're just kind of brainstorming here.
Probably. Let's see. So if I didn't think that everything was going to end up bad, I'd probably be involved in more activities. I might, join a group, maybe like a yoga group. I used to like yoga when I was a teenager. Really, all I do is go to work and come home. Sometimes I hang out with my sisters who are also surgeons. But I don't really have any outside groups for my coworkers and my family. So I would join an outside group. Yeah, probably.
So if nothing else you can think of there, we can move on to our cons. Is there anything you can think of in like the pros area? If not, we can move on to our cons.
I think I'm good on the pros.
Okay.
Can we come back to it later if I thought of one?
Yes, we can.
Okay.
We can go back and forth, just however it flows with you.
Okay.
And like if you gave it this thought, like what would some of the things, drawbacks from it be? Like how would it affect you negatively?
I wouldn't be as prepared. I think that right now I anticipate something bad happening, so I react well when something bad does happen. So I wouldn't be as prepared.
And when you think I wouldn't be as prepared, on a scale of 1 to 10, how anxious does that make you feel?
Of not being prepared?
Mm-hmm.
A 9.
A 9?
For sure.
So it seems like this is causing you a lot of anxiety.
A lot. I kind of pride myself on being able to handle anything that's thrown at me, because I know that it's coming. It always has came, just thing after thing, bad thing after bad thing, even when things are really good. So I like to be prepared for the bad because I know it's coming.
You can write a 9 right there about how anxious that makes you feel.
Okay.
Is there anything else you can think of for cons?
It kind of goes with not being prepared. I feel like my kids will suffer if I'm not prepared. Like if something bad happened and I didn't anticipate it coming, I may be frantic, and then my kids would suffer from that. That's a worry.
Okay, you can write that down. And then on a scale of 1 to 10, how anxious does that make you feel?
That my kids would suffer?
Yes.
A 10. A 10 for sure. I don't want my kids to suffer. I didn't have a very good mom. Ellis wasn't really focused on me or protecting me at all. It was kind of all about her. So I want to make sure that all 3 of my children are well taken care of.
Can you think of anything else? Anything else? You take your time.
Okay. I might get, people might manipulate me or use me or think that they can if I'm happy-go-lucky and think that everything's good all the time. I could be used or manipulated.
Okay. And on a scale of 1 to 10, how does that make you feel, anxious-wise?
Well, if you had asked me that first, I would have probably ranked it pretty high. But compared to like my kids suffering, now that I have that before, I'd probably put the fear of being, or the anxiety associated with being used or manipulated at like a 5. It's still a stressor, but not as much as like my kids. Yeah.
Okay, and if you can't think of any more cons, if you can, we can write them down or we can go to the pros. Again, discuss them a little more.
I think I'm ready for the pros, to go back to the pros.
Okay. So when you think of this, like how things will get better, because you're saying that these pros will make things better and that's how things will get better. When you think about happy in general, how does that make you feel as a happiness, less anxious-wise?
Just this anxiety being gone.
Mm-hmm.
Probably like a 7.
His anxiety being gone? Yes. Okay. And this next one, how would you feel about anxiety being gone? This next one, let's see. Be a better mom.
A 10.
A 10. Okay, and then let's see what this is. Sleep better. How would that feel anxiety being gone and happiness
and I'd be able to sleep. Well, that kind of correlates with the just being happy. I think sleep, if I was well rested, that would make I'm going to put that as a 9 because I think that the not sleeping because I'm so anxious about something bad happening, it makes me get frustrated easier at work with my kids, basically just all the time. So that's going to be a 9. The idea of sleeping.
And then this one.
A stronger friend group.
A stronger friend group. How would that make you feel on a scale of 1 to 10? Like less anxious, like 1 being very anxious, 10 not being anxious at all, like on a happiness, calm scale.
I'd say like a 6. Just having somebody like you, or like just a friend to talk to. I'd give it a 6.
Okay, and Meredith, let's see, be a better surgeon. How would that make you feel on a calm scale, 1 to 10?
That'd make me a 10 to know that I was, saving lives.
Okay, and then join outside group on a calm scale. How would that make you feel?
I haven't done it before, so I'm just going to have to be guessing because I've never been involved in an outside group.
Okay, just think, like, relatively, if you went outside group, just imagine that you're in an outside group. How would that make you feel? How do you think it would make you feel?
Probably a 5.
Okay.
I give it a 5.
So what we're going to do now is these 7, 10, 9, 6, 9, and 5, they're pretty high on a calm scale. Would you agree?
Mm-hmm.
And these are pretty high on an anxiety scale, these 2. But you have 1, 2, 6 pros and 3 cons. So on your anxiety scale, now based on all these high calm scales of giving up this, you follow me?
I am, yeah.
So how is your anxiety at this moment? Seeing all this.
I feel like giving up my anxiety, this idea that everything is bad, would make my life so much better. Just the idea of it makes me feel good, makes me less anxious, and I haven't even done it. I haven't really put in any work to not be anxious, but just looking at this and envisioning like my future without anxiety and all these things happening, like sleeping better and being a better mom and having a really strong friend group, it makes me happy. It's really happy.
So, happiness is an emotion that you're feeling right now.
Yeah.
Okay, so that sounds like it's working very well, that you're thinking about giving up this thought. So for next week, I see one of your things is sleep better, and you're saying you're having trouble sleeping right now?
I am.
Have you ever heard of progressive muscle relaxation?
No, never.
No, you haven't? So I'm going to run through like a couple of steps, okay?
Okay.
And you can do this at night laying down, and you use your breathing with it. So you like add this to your breathing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it's tensing up different muscle groups in your body. Like you start at your toes, like tighten your toes.
Okay.
And close your eyes and try to breathe in and out like we showed you last week, like I showed you last week.
Okay.
And then move to your ankles. And then to your calves. And each time you do this, you're going to hold it for 5 seconds. And then work your way up to your thighs. And then what you're going to do, you feel more relaxed?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Okay. And then what you're going to do is you're going to work your way up to your stomach. And then your arms. And tense them up. And like each time it's going to be like 5 seconds. And then you'll just release after each time. And then you'll work with different face muscles, like however you want to do this, okay?
That feels good already to start.
Yeah. It's like you'd go more in depth with that, but that's just kind of like an example.
10 seconds.
Okay, so I will see you next week.
Sounds good.
Okay, so for your homework, you'll practice progressive muscle relaxation.
Yes, ma'am.
And we'll talk about it next week.
Thank you.
Thank you.